Hello, all my air signs. Welcome to your weekly element reading where we talk about the energies that are coming up for this next week for you. So this is going to be for all my Geminis, all my Libras, all my Aquarians. Doesn't matter where you have it in your chart, whether it's your sun, your moon, your rising sign, your Neptune, who knows, whatever it is in there. This message is for you, and you'll find a message here for you. I can guarantee it. That's what they tell me anyway. But before we jump in, I do want to just welcome the Creator and thank you for being present with us always. I can't thank you enough for being aware of us, being involved in each of our moments. And we also are so grateful for the unconditional love that you have for each and every one of us. So thank you and welcome. We also welcome all of our guardian angels, our spirit guides, our loved ones who've gone to the other side already, all our ancestors, and then any other of those amazing, unconditionally loving beings of love and light. We welcome you and we thank you for bringing messages for us today. All right, we're going to start off by pulling a card here from the Nature Spirit Oracle cards. It's going to be for all our air signs. So, what would you like all the air signs to know about their upcoming week, please? What would you like them to know about their upcoming week? Got Spirit Keeper of the West. I love all the beautiful colors there. And I will read from the book here. So this card is all about transformation, letting go of the old, initiation, illumination, harvest. Gather your inner resources. If it doesn't feel right, don't go ahead. Trust your heart. Chaos brings positive change. Almost all change comes out of turmoil. Don't be concerned if there's confusion in your life. It will all work out. And your native spirit wants you to know that in the medicine wheel, the west is the direction that symbolizes the fiery setting sun, autumn, the waning moon, and the time of harvest, and the tumultuous years of teenagers in the human cycle. Out of the chaos arises illumination and transformation. In order for the new to ignite in your life, it's necessary to let go of the old. Sweep away the debris. The Spirit Keeper of the West reminds us to slow down our rapid growth and harvest what we have attained. In the autumn, leaves are burned to make way for new growth. Release the dross in your life to make way for new growth. I love these cards too because they give a little journey, like a little action that you can do. And it says, stand facing the west and the setting sun. Imagine that all limitation and blockages in your life are flowing from your heart into the sun. And as the sun sets, it carries with it your cares and concerns to be transformed by its purifying energy. I love it, love it, love it. So the week of letting go, transformation, change, moving into new things. We're also going to pull a card here from the Path of the Soul Destiny cards. And we'll get additional messages here or clarification. I love that, though. Talk about, the teenager, how it's, you can think about back then, you just did feel like your life was in chaos. You're just going through these transformation of your innards, your entire physical being, your emotional being, your chemical being, your where you fit in life as you go, and you're getting higher in grades, and you're seeing your future coming when you're going to be not be in school and all that stuff. You're just like, oh my God. But I love that it's such a wonderful out of chaos comes such wisdom and such just adventure. I love it. All right, what else would you like our air signs to know about next week, please? Okay, I just drew this one here. We've got number 34, and I love the fractal images here. So we'll read here in a moment what this is, but I wanted you to see here. Try not to have the glare on there. Right. And number 34. This is the red native. From the time of the first man, every thought has been recorded with the collective consciousness. You can either draw from this source, or you can consciously make a positive contribution to it. You have much wisdom within you, and it's time to share it. Red Native is calling you to begin imparting your knowledge with others. This can be in the form of talking, however, there are many other ways to communicate. Whatever your choice, you're making a lasting contribution by raising the collective consciousness of man. And I love that we were just talking about the wisdom, right? So this next coming week, you do have wisdom to share with others. So don't be afraid, to share what you've learned. I always say that, if you share it from a heart of, oh yeah, I know it's rough, this is what I went through, and what I ended up doing, this is the end of the result there, but take it what you will, not going, well, this is what I did and you should do this. None of us generally like to be told what to do, right? We just like to let it flow from a heart of compassion, and generally people will take what resonates with them and leave the rest behind, like readings, right? Right, so we're going to pull from the Light Seers Tarot just to get some clarification on your reading as well, or additional information, whatever may help us, whatever the Creator would like us to know about your upcoming week. Oh, you air signs. All right, what else would you like air signs to know about their upcoming week? All right, get to four cards. So, so I got the Ace of Pentacles. And so this is about new seeds, new things being planted on the external world. You can see how the roots are all ready to be put into the ground. So you've been doing the work, you've been doing the clearing out. So this coming week, what I like about when it talks about the harvest time there is, when you have, like you've planted a field, and let's say it's some sort of plant that has a fruit, that bears a fruit, like corn, or corn is what I was thinking about earlier, so now it's stuck in my head. But so you've got like the corn, and you've got the corn stalks. So the corn is what you harvest, but then the stalks are left over, which are really no good anymore. So you clear out your field, you take out all those stalks, and then you till the ground and you get it ready to plant new seeds. And so that's the work that you've been doing, and I feel like you're finalizing that up and you're ready to plant new seeds this week, which is cool because we also have the new moon coming up here in a couple days. So it's all about planting new seeds and about new endeavors, setting out on new journeys. What are you going to plant? What are you going to start taking a step towards? So I love that for you, because about the harvest there. And then you have at the other end, so you've got the Ace of Pentacles, and then you got the King of Pentacles, which is all about also knowing about your abundance, knowing that you're taken care of, knowing that, at the end of things, there's this ebb and flow, because you plant things, you go through all the other numbers in the pentacles, and you reach the King at the end, and then you're ready to start a new journey over and over and over again. So I really love this because it's like, don't fret about the new seeds that you're planting. You know, they're going to bear seeds in their timing, their proper timing. Just give them the care, you know, just nurture them with the sun and the water. You know, you give your dreams, you give these seeds that you plant what they need, and then everything unfolds as it will. And you don't grab the fruit, and if it's not ripe yet, you wait for it. It's like taking a cake out of the oven too early. It's not going to taste quite as good unless you leave it in there until it's done baking. And then you got the 8 of Pentacles. So I love this because it's also about, you know, here it has all the phases of the moon here. So, you know, during this period of time, you know, from the Ace to the King, there's also time to learn. You know, the 8 of Pentacles is all about studying, learning, observing, seeing what you can grasp and from it. You know, talked about wisdom in here. You know, it's about the having been through, you know, unless you're a child watching this video, which you're probably not, you've been through several phases of the moon. You understand, you know, the different phases of life. You've had endings and beginnings and endings and beginnings and endings and beginnings, blah, 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 over and over and over again, right? By now you know, like, okay, an ending hasn't ended me yet, you know? If you ever have an ending that ends you, it's a new beginning anyway. You're just going to a different plane of existence to continue on your adventure. And because we are eternal, we're never ending. This bodysuit, this rental car we're in, we'll turn it in. There's going to be a death scene eventually for it. But for now, you know, learn, glean, understand the phases, and during this little, you know, during the time where you feel you get impatient, where you're wanting things to happen fast, just focusing on learning about the process here. Or also, you know, fill your time of waiting with some sort of study to enhance in the area that you want to do. What do you want to learn? What do you want to grow in? Take time to do it, because you have the time as these things are unfolding. Yep, I knew when I was talking about here that you'll know when the fruits will come. This is exactly the card I was thinking of, because this is what happens here is, you know, you've planted the tree and all the fruits are growing, but you're like, don't pick the fruit before it's ripe, but you listen to spirit. Here's your spirit here, this winged creature. Is the one that's showing you this is what's ripe, this is what's ripe for the picking, pick this one, this is where you want to go. So if you're unsure, you know, as you're going through this process, you know, spirit is there, the creator is there, you've got all your angels and guardian angels and spirit guides and loved ones on the other side that will guide you if you just ask. They won't interfere with your free will. So if you don't ask them to come in, as I say, meddle in your life, then they won't. So, you know, I try to remember as soon as I can each day to invite the creator and my spirit guides and all that posse on the other side, all that support. I'm like, please come meddle in my life, help it become, you know, the most awesome experience possible for me, for my highest experience, and that will help me raise my love vibration to the highest level that I can today. And it's amazing. You get messages, you feel the love from the other side, because they do indeed love you. So I love this for you coming in next week. So, you know, time for the new, trust the unfold, take time to, you know, learn more, and don't pick things before it's ripe is your message. Just glean from the wisdom that you're going to experience through this. And I think this is going to extend a long time. It's like for next week, it's about planting with these intentions, knowing these things as your weeks unfold. So just know that this is not going to be, you know, this entire thing isn't just for, you know, a week Sunday to Sunday. The planting is that, but the wisdom that you're gleaning, they really want you to have this encouragement to take this step to do this. So, all right. And just as you go into this next coming week, just know every itty bitty second of this week for you, you are indeed unconditionally loved by the creator of all things. And also, as a gift with purchase, I also love you. So you have a fabulous week. We'll talk to you soon. You take care.